I love this spot. I, I love teaching this. And I love teaching it especially today because I think what scene study is it brings them through a journey from first year to second year and brings them to my class, which is called the Passion of Ideas, which is where you get to do very dense, complicated text work. And what's fascinating is how students use words. Because I think there's sometimes this polite understanding of conversation. And when we converse, we're sort of under the illusion that we're really communicating. But we're actually very politely, safely, generically communicating. But that's not what the playwright wants. They want the words to be dangerous or passionate or scathing. They want it to provoke, to stab, to open the heart and the mind of the character you're talking to. And so words are weapons. And to have a class where you get to teach students how to weaponize language, and that can be violent or it can be beautiful, but that these words have this extraordinary power to transform another character on stage. And so we dig into a lot of extraordinary texts. And, we're living in a very provocative and challenging time. And the plays that are coming out now require actors to really have a passionate, individual, personal, political stance on what this playwright is trying to say. There's this quote from Nathaniel Hawthorne, believe it or not, words, so innocent and powerless as they are, standing in a dictionary, how potent for good and evil they become in the hands of one who knows how to combine them. So that these extraordinary playwrights combine the words because they want to change the human condition. But those words can't change the human condition unless actors give them the power and the meaning and the beauty that they hold. The language slot to me is incredibly important because it's where you get a craft and you understand what a craft is, which is why you go to training school. But also, we work very hard on bringing the individual voice of this actor forward to meet the text. That's why we teach passion of ideas. It's personal, it's passionate, and it has a stamina to it. I mean, there are lots of times where I do these big, huge, wonderful plays, and it really takes the actors 3 weeks for their lungs to have the power to be able to work through a scene or an act or 3 acts. The stamina involved and the craft of shaping these giant texts and the beauty of a body on stage, just trusting that language and the power of a relationship sort of brings everything together that you could possibly want an actor to have. And so, we always say, if you can't do that spot, or if you can do that spot, you can do anything. The Universe Project is probably, I think a lot of them would say, the heart of the program. And it was conceived by the founder of the program, Zelda Fitchandler. And a lot of other schools have done it, but not like her, because she understood why she wanted to put it in a training program. And that was because she wanted, first of all, these 16 actors that we choose to feel like a family. And what you do in this class is you do a version of your life up to where you are. The important moments, the exciting moments, the fun moments, the dangerous moments, the confusing moments, the painful moments, whatever you feel your story is, and how you move through your life, and then where you reach. So each one of these people in this class hear the most amazing personal stories, and they have so much empathy for each other So that when you go through these 3 years and you're sitting in class and someone is struggling with someone, you sit there and you go, I know their story. And I know what it takes for them to do what they're doing. And so the support you feel from that is extraordinary. And so it's a real grounding. And it also teaches you how to stand in another person's shoes, how to realize when you're looking at another human being, you really do not know their story. And so there's a respect about listening and asking and viewing. It's quite an extraordinary experience. And they all find out that they actually are amazing storytellers, and that they spend so much time with a script in front of them, but now the script is their life. It's coming from their heart and their head and their imagination, and they make the most extraordinary pieces, a lot of which they keep on working on and, go on to put on later in their life. We choose extraordinary human beings because the center of this program is about artist citizens. And so you should not only be talented, you should be compassionate. You should want to change the world. We have big aspirations for you, and we want you to have big aspirations for yourself. And so what I find so extraordinary is that the people in this program are just, they're hungry, they're curious, they're respectful, they have high goals, and they're high-minded. And the faculty knows how to work with them individually, knows how to see them, see what their blocks may be, what their assets are. We do training in the halls and conversations. I mean, it feels like a really creative family. And somehow, from its roots, we've developed a way of communicating that feels so respectful. And so I'm inspired by these students. I learn by them. And I've never been in a program where the students, after they're gone, want to stay. I mean, the alumni program just grows and grows and grows. And, I know what it's like to be an actor out there. I've been out there for decades. Every actor needs a home. And after you leave our school, you've got a real home.